right, so first things first, thank you everyone for the hard fork. It went through very smoothly and it was awesome. Well, as far as I know, there has been no issue so far, so that's great. Withdrawals are going through. The Lion wrote scripts to automatically claim all the withdrawals. That's working as well. It's not quite production ready yet, sorry, but we'll get there soon. I think, yeah, Igor is working on it currently. Hopefully it will be done very soon. So yeah, fantastic job on that one. Actually, I'm not exactly sure what we have to discuss today. Maybe if we can start with a round of maybe if someone has encountered issues with mainnet, with the Chapel House fork or whatever, then yeah, speak up now, please. Okay, no issues then, I guess. So there is an issue with checkpoint sync. So none of the endpoints work apparently, be it the Gnosis one, the gateway one, or the .node one. So there's definitely something to investigate here. I don't know if anyone had time to look at that. I think there was something. Sorry, neither. Yeah, Shadow was broken before, but that's another issue probably. But Gnosis just stopped working since Chapella. Yeah. So it's definitely something to look into because some users have unsynced nodes and are just offline. And syncing the entire beacon chain takes quite a long time. So yeah, that's not great, and also takes a lot of space. So that's quite urgent. Maybe, yeah, I asked Gateway, I think, to look into this because our DevOps team is mostly on vacation, as far as I know. And I don't have access to the logs, so it would be nice to just check if there is something up. Maybe the logs can help us a bit with that. Yeah, so Gateway, do you have anyone who could look into this?
Yeah, I'm checking with our DevOps team because we just got some meetings, like common ones, and people just returning from the meetings. So I'm checking, but I haven't got any response yet.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so let's maybe start with Hive tests. Are there any updates?
Yes, this week we managed to make it work thanks to Sonam, the Erigon Hive test. From the 20 tests that Nethermind is currently passing, 14 of them are passing on Erigon. We are checking the others. I will share the details with Sonam in case that is something on Erigon side or just too much that is not in our end. I mean on the Hive test end. That's the best update that the biggest update that we have for this week.
Okay, thank you. Wait, there was something else also for mainnet. I don't remember what though. Whatever. Is there Nethermind? Do you have any updates?
Well, as of now, we don't have any particular updates. We're just looking into the transaction receipts issues where the contract address is now. But I personally haven't started looking onto this, but I know the team's checking. So yeah, so I will keep you updated when we have any workaround or fix. Besides that, no update.
Right. I think that's actually what I forgot earlier. That's the thing Etascan needs, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, perfect. Erigon, do you have any news?
Well, no specific news, so we are busy working on Dankun. And of course, like what was mentioned, Somnat is helping Marcos with the Hive tests.
Okay. Yeah, so from Geth, I got updates from Guillaume, so there's nothing specific yet. I think he's waiting for input from Erigon. I don't know about what specifically, though.
Yeah, I wanted to provide some debugging. Like Guillaume had a state, there was a state root mismatch or something for a particular block, and I was going to debug to produce state differences with Erigon for that one. But this week, this week and the previous one were a bit crazy for me. So I'll try to do it later, maybe on Friday or next week. But we'll figure it out with Guillaume.
Yeah, I get that this week might have been a bit tough. Okay, so on the consensus layer side, Nimbus merged the pull request to add Shadow natively, and the Lighthouse accepted it. It's not merged yet, but we'll get there soon. Are there any updates regarding block building? Probably not. Oh yeah, Nethermind also, I think you fixed this, or at least you're not returning results anymore since, or I mean, probably this was not released yet, but...
Yeah, so for empty list, we haven't started streaming results. We won't if there is timeouts, right? So there's a... I'm also still looking into potentially improving this. I have one not that hard idea to check out, but I still need like a day to do it, free day. And I have a big idea about potential redesign, but that's long. So
okay,
not sure. Maybe someone will be available to pick it up, but I don't know. There's so many things going on.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Gateway, do you have any updates?
Only promises for postmortem for this issue with validators. Also, we'll have a look in the checkpoints logs probably. I just got some confirmation from the team. Yeah, that's it for now.
Perfect. Great. So I lost my... Yeah. Okay, Line, do you have anything to add, maybe regarding mainnet, the Chapel hard fork and everything?
Sure, yeah, I guess for the record, we can comment what happened on the day before the fork. We forgot to check the Web3 signer and make sure it was at the right version. So we must have, I think, a bit of more procedures with non-standard software. If we ever incorporate a maybe boost, that would be something else that we have to test and update. So yeah, I will draft a bit more of procedures to make sure that we cover all software. Thankfully, that was picked up in time. I think the affected parties were Stakewise and Appnode as being the majority, which hold sufficient share of the network to potentially cause finalization issues. And so it could have been really bad. Thankfully, it wasn't. And besides that, yeah, there was the gateway slashing incident indirectly caused by that, I think. Or I think they were preparing for a contingency plan related to the fork, and that happened. But on the day of the fork, everything went well. Finalization was achieved immediately. I think participation dropped from 96% to 90%, which is pretty good. 5% drop is what usually happens in Ethereum too. So I think it's great. I have not checked today.
Actually,
where
I
we're
mean,
at.
after like 2-3 epochs, it went back up to 95% immediately. So
Okay, great.
yeah.
Then fantastic. I mean, we're doing really, really well. Seeing what happened on the merge, I was a bit concerned of the community readiness, but it went well. So yeah, that's all.
Yes, all in all, a fantastic turnout, I would say. Everything worked quite well. It was boring, but that's what we want, right? Okay, I have one more question for Gateway. Did you update the launchpads? Or-
Yes, just again checking with our DevOps team right now. What was the result of the testing?
All right, yeah, you did update it, but haven't tried.
We need to try it, yeah.
Perfect. Yes, and then for regarding the hard fork, there was this kind of issue that the Erigon nodes weren't synced on Nethermind side, I think, for the Forkman and eatstats. What happened there? Nethermind, can you comment?
You mean the nodes we use for the dashboards, right?
Yeah, for Grafana, eatstats, and Forkman.
Yeah, I think the nodes just take time to sync. They're still syncing, I think, but it's probably because we didn't set up to use fasting. They probably sync in archive. So yeah, that could be the issue. No real problem. It's just misconfiguration, probably.
Okay, and why did we not sync them earlier?
No, just we started those on Monday. Thought it would be end by that time, but
Okay,
no.
so this was made specifically then to monitor the hard fork, I guess.
Yeah, it's only for that.
Okay. No, it's just so that I know for next time to prepare this maybe a bit earlier to make sure that we have everything. But yeah, no, okay, there was no issue, so that's great.
And I'd like to highlight that at the moment, Erigon has only this full archive sync where we execute all blocks from Genesis. So we don't have any fast sync mode yet. We are working on it, but it might happen next year only.
Right.
Perfect. So yeah, just quickly looking back at what we said last week. But that's also mostly on mainnet and research. Yeah, let's maybe not talk about this week. Maybe chill a bit after this hard fork. But yeah, next week we should, I guess, start talking about the next hard forks. Yeah. So I don't have much to add. If anyone has comments or questions, please ask now. Okay, well, in that case, thanks for joining. Thank you very much for the hard fork and also being present at the party or event. And yeah, awesome job, guys. Hopefully the next one goes as well as this one. All right, well, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
See you
Bye,
guys.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Igor, are you going?
Oh, I'm fine. Just working on. Oh, stream is.
Yeah, I saw Philip saying that.
Yeah.
I said, how is that going? All good?
We're currently recorded. You know. I mean, still.
Okay.
I'm working on nothing anymore.
Good to say that. Good that you say that.
See ya. Bye bye.
Okay, bye.